Hey there, everyone. It's your friend here, host of the most. It is Rai, and NFL is finally back for tonight. I'm very glad. So my friend and myself are gonna do the 2016 NFL picks for Week 1, baby. So go ahead and introduce yourself and all that good stuff, really quickie.
This is Britton Harrison, aka Britton95.
Okay. Now the first game is tonight for the special edition Thursday Night Football. It's the rematch for Super Bowl 50. I'm very surprised they did it so early in the season. It is the NFC champions Carolina Panthers versus the Super Bowl champions Denver Broncos. Peyton Manning just recently retired this offseason. I am glad. He really needs to hang it up. Now he's making these commercials. I'm going with Carolina, and hopefully it'll be a good game. And Carolina will get revenge. Who are you picking on this matchup, Britain?
I'm also going to go with Carolina here.
Okay. So do you think it'll be a good game, or do you think it'll be a total blowout tonight?
I think it's... I'd say Carolina by probably 17.
Okay. I don't think Denver's going to have a good season this year at all with the new QB.
I don't see them winning that division again. I think the Raiders are going to win that division.
Yeah.
But it's like they got to completely focus on, a new quarterback, a new rookie quarterback.
Yep.
A lot of their star defensive players left, so.
Yep. So you don't think you want to see Denver in the playoffs this year, right?
Nope.
Okay. But it's a long season. Okay, next matchup, the Atlanta Falcons will be at home versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going with the upset. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who do you have in this pick?
Where are they playing at?
Atlanta?
I'm going to say the Falcons.
Okay. Next matchup, the Minnesota Vikings versus the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee. I'm going with Minnesota. I know Minnesota lost their starting quarterback. They had to get Sam Bradford from Philly, and he's not really that good. He's injury prone. So I think that's a big mistake for Minnesota. I'm still going with Minnesota for an upset pick. I guess it is an upset pick, or actually their favorite. But who are you going in this pick?
I think I'm going to take the Vikings as well because they still have Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, he's good. Okay, next matchup, the Kansas City Chiefs will be at home versus San Diego Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers. They're pretty good. They got a pretty good offense. I don't know if any big changes. And this is a divisional game. Who you got, Britain?
I'm going to say the Chargers because they got my boy Hunter Henry from Arkansas.
Sweet. Okay, next matchup, Drew Brees and New Orleans Saints will be at home. Plus, he got a new contract extension, so that's good for him. Versus the Oakland Raiders, I'm going with the Saints at home. Who you got in this matchup, man?
I'm going to go with the upset here. I'm going to say the Raiders.
Alrighty then. Okay, the Cincinnati Bengals versus the New York Jets. Jets will be at home. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Jets just for an upset pick. Who you got in this pick?
I'm going to say the Bengals.
Okay.
I think the Bengals have something to prove this season.
They've been saying that for a long time now,
Yeah.
Man. Okay, next match, the Philadelphia Eagles will be at home versus the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland got RG3. I think RG3 is a pretty good quarterback. He just had some rough issues in Washington. I'm still going with Philly. I think Philly has things to prove. Who you got in this matchup, man?
The Philly hater in me wants to say the Browns, but I think the Eagles probably got this one.
Yeah, I forgot you're a Cowboy fan, so you hate everyone in that division.
Yes, especially the Eagles.
Yeah, that's your big rival, Dallas and Philly. Okay, next matchup, the Green Bay Packers and Rodgers and company versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville will be at home. I'm going with Packers. I cannot stand Packers, but they're a very, very good team. Who you got in this matchup?
Yeah, I think the Jaguars will be a very good team, but I don't see them being the Packers.
No. Maybe this is the year they might make the playoffs this year, finally, But we'll see.
I think they will.
Okay, The Baltimore Ravens will be home versus the Buffalo Bills. I'm going Buffalo. I'm sorry, I'm going with the Ravens. Who you got?
It's the Bills versus the Ravens, you
Yes,
said?
yeah.
I'm going to go with the Bills.
Okay, next matchup, the Houston Texans will be at home versus my Chicago Bears will be on the road. Bears lost a lot of key players. They lost their all-time kicker, Robbie Gould. They let him go. Dumb, but whatever. I'm going with the, Houston. Watch the Bears will win. But who you got, man, in this matchup?
Just to clarify, you said you're picking Houston?
Yeah.
I'm also picking Houston.
I mean, I love the Bears, but let's see what happens. Next matchup, the Seattle Seahawks will be at home versus the Miami Dolphins. I'm going with Seattle. Seattle is very tough at home, Britain, no doubt about it. You know that for sure, right?
Oh, yeah, but the Cowboys did beat them at home a couple of years ago.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they were like the second one in a couple of years. It was them in Arizona.
Oh, wow.
But I'm also picking the Seahawks because, like you said, they're very tough at home.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay, next matchup. The Dallas Cowboys will be at home versus the New York Jets. I'm sorry, the New York Giants, Eli and company. I'm going with the Giants. I don't like both teams, but I had to pick someone. Who you have in this matchup, man?
wow. I am going with my Dallas Cowboys.
Okay. It's nothing against you, but,
I get it. Keep sleeping on us.
Yeah.
We're coming back this season.
Hopefully you guys can win the division. That'd be even sweeter.
I'll win the Super Bowl, buddy.
Okay, that's why someone told me, one of my old friends I used to work with back in the day, they told me that the Vikings going to win the Super Bowl every year, and guess what happened? It never happened, so
Hey, it's going to happen.
I know. That's what I say about the Bears. It's going to happen, but it won't. Let's see here. Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts will be at home versus the Detroit Lions. I'm going with the Colts. Detroit, just a total mess, especially last season. So who you got in this matchup, man?
Yeah, I'm also picking the Colts.
I don't like the Colts.
Really good bounce back here.
Yeah, I don't like the Colts, but Andrew Luck, he's freaking awesome quarterback. Okay, next matchup for Sunday Night Football. Arizona Cardinals will be at home versus no Tom Brady. I know he got suspended for 4 games. I know a lot of people are happy about that. Patriots are still going to be in the playoffs regardless. I'd be shocked if they miss it. But I'm going with Arizona. Who you got?
I'm also picking the Cardinals. I think they're going to be a very good team this year.
Yes, they got great defense and great weapons, and they re-signed their veteran QB, and that pretty much it. Okay, doubleheader for Monday Night Football. First game, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Washington Redskins will be at home in Washington. I'm going with the Steelers, baby. Who you have in this matchup?
I'm going with the Steelers as well. I think they're going to be the best team in the AFC this year.
Okay. The last game for Monday Night Football. The return of LA. Rams move, what happened this past season. No more St. Louis. They moved back to Los Angeles. But they are in the college stadium until they get the brand new stadium. Versus the San Francisco 49ers at San Francisco. Niners are not that great. They're a total mess. I'm going with the Rams. And who you got in this matchup?
I'm going with the Rams too. The 49ers are garbage.
Is that sad? A couple of years ago they were Super Bowl contenders. Now they're
Trash.
yeah. Is that sad, man?
Yeah.
I know you don't care, but
Anyway.
other people care. Okay, now really quickie, I'm gonna say this off, and then you can agree with me or disagree with me about this. Okay, tonight, 81% Carolina, 19% Denver. Tonight's matchup, 79-21. Atlanta has 79%, and Tampa Bay only had 21%. Minnesota, Tennessee, 52%, 48% Tennessee. Chiefs, Chargers, 92%. Chiefs, 88% Chargers. Saints, Raiders, 65%. Saints and 35% Raiders. Bengals, Jets, 79%. Bengals, 21% Jets. Wow. Philly, Cleveland, 83%. Philly, Cleveland, 72%. Wow. Packers, 95%. Jacksonville, 5% chance to win Sunday, man. Baltimore, Buffalo, 71%. Baltimore, 20%. Buffalo. Houston, Chicago, 90% Houston and 10% Chicago. Wow, they only give Chicago 10% chance, Britain.
Wow.
Yeah. Seattle, Miami. Get this. Seattle, 97%. Miami, 3%. Damn. Yeah. Okay. Dallas. You're Dallas. 34%, man. And your
Wow.
and Giants 66%. So that'd be a mega upset if they win. Your Cowboys.
I love it. Keep doubting us.
What?
I love it. Keep doubting us.
There you go. Colts, Detroit, 90% Colts, 10% Detroit, Arizona, Patriots, 92% Arizona, and 18% Patriots because no Tom Brady. That's why. Steelers, Washington, 86% Steelers, 14% Washington, and last but not least, Rams, 17%, and Niners, 30%. Dang. I think the last is Miami. They got 3% chance to win that game.
I don't see how they get a 30% chance. They're garbage.
Who's that? Oh, Niners?
The 49ers.
I know. But these
they
all...
have the worst record in the NFL this season.
Yeah. And probably they're going to fire the coach and start over again.
Yeah, again.
So, really quickie. Do you think anyone's going to have a hot start like the Carolina Panthers? Really quickie, Britain. Any hot start this year?
I think the Steelers. I think the Steelers are going to be... They're going to surprise a lot of people this season. I think they're going to win that division.
Okay.
And they're going to make the AFC Championship.
Okay. What about the wild cards? I mean, let me really quickie. Who are your division winners? Really quickie. I know you mentioned one.
In the AFC North, I'm going to say the Steelers. AFC South, I'm going to say the Texans. AFC West, I'm going to say the Raiders. AFC East, obviously the Patriots.
Okay.
NFC North, I'm going to say the Packers. You want me to NFC or do you want me to stop this?
Yeah, you can keep going.
Okay. NFC North, the Packers. NFC South, the Panthers. NFC West, I'm going to say the Cardinals. And NFC East, I go with my Cowboys.
Okay, now for the wild card.
Okay, wild card in the AFC, I'm going to go with the Jaguars and the Jaguars and the Bengals.
Okay. Now for the
I'm going to say the Giants and the Seahawks.
Okay, now for your championship game for the AFC and NFC. I mean, I'm not worried about division round. I just want AFC and NFC championship games. Yeah.
Gotcha. AFC championship, I'm going to say the Steelers versus the... I don't think the Raiders would make it. Steelers versus... Probably the Patriots. Steelers versus Patriots.
Okay. Well, with the NFC.
And Cardinals versus Cowboys.
Okay, now your Super Bowl prediction. Just say off your top of your head for 51 in Houston.
I think it's going to be a rematch of a few years ago, Steelers versus Cardinals.
Do you think so? And this year it will be?
Yeah.
And this time will be?
The Steelers again.
You really think so? Okay. That wraps it up.
They have an explosive offense.
Yeah, they do. And I'm not going to give you my thing because I will do that when it gets closer, guys. So, sorry. I just let my guests do it. So, thanks, Britain. I cannot wait for tonight. It's going to be a good game. Do you think we're going to see an overtime game tonight, or do you think it's going to be a total blowout? I know we mentioned earlier today.
I think Carolina's pretty much got it wrapped up.
Okay.
I don't think there's going to be any overtime.
Okay. So you don't think Bears gonna have a good year? They're gonna have another crappy year like last year?
Bears are probably going to finish last in that division
That's sad, isn't it? Man.
because you're in a division with the Lions.
Yeah. Lions are bad, and Minnesota's okay, but I'm tired of Green Bay winning the division. I know how you feel about your division, you know?
Yeah.
Man. I think Kevin White is going to be explosive for the Bears, you know? If they give him the ball.
Yeah, he could be really good. He was your first round pick, last year?
Yes, but he got hurt.
Yeah. I think he'd be pretty good.
But you never know.
I haven't seen a lot of them.
Yeah, but I'm not going to give up on John Fox. He knows who he's doing. He turned the Denver Broncos into a contender. He turned the Carolina Panthers to a contender, you know?
I just think we need to get rid of our coach in Dallas, though, because Jason Garrett is not doing his job well.
Nope. Will you prefer John Fox there?
Yeah, I'd take John Fox in a heartbeat.
So you think he's gonna do he's a good move for Chicago Bears since Mike Ditka? You think?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So do you think if he only have a winning record, do you think the Bears gonna fire him, or do you think they're gonna give him another chance? John Fox for the Bears head coach.
I think you might as well just go ahead and give him another chance because,
They always say third time's a charm, you know.
yeah, you
So
gotta give him time.
yeah, and speaking of time, I think this is it for Jay Cutler. If he don't have a great year, get rid of his butt, you know.
Hey, you could always draft a good quarterback next year.
Yeah, but Bears not doing it for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Having Dak Prescott with the Cowboys, but
Yeah.
you can find somebody.
Yeah, I don't know if they might trade up, you know, when before trade deadline, or I don't know. But you know, he had a great arm, but he's never a happy camper. But I'm not gonna give up. I don't like just him. I like the whole team. You know, I don't give a darn how. I mean, I give a darn if they lose. But you know what I'm saying?
What do you think about Matt Forte leaving and going to the Jets?
Well, he's not gonna do good like he did with Chicago, but I'd be surprised. But it come down to money, you know.
And you know it's weird because he and Brandon Marshall went from Chicago to New York,
Yep.
right? And then Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah did the same thing from
Yep.
Chicago to the Knicks.
Yeah, go figure, huh?
Yeah.
So I don't
In the
know.
water.
I don't think the Jets will make the playoffs. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for that because you got Miami, you got the Patriots, you got Buffalo, you got a very very tough division, and we'll see.
Right.
I'd be surprised if the Jets make the playoffs. I know one of my friend who watched my podcast, or you know, he says Jets, but we'll see what happens. That might surprise the they re-signed their quarterback. Let's see what happens. So
They almost did it last year.
yeah, almost. They came very, very close, but I just hopefully the Bears have a good start in like 5-0. But I'm pushing my buttons, you know.
The same with me and the Cowboys.
Yeah. So that wraps it up. Your host here, Rai. Look out for week 2 next week. Britton, you want to say plug your channel, or it's up to you if you want.
My YouTube channel is youtube.com/Britton Harrison. That's BRITTIN Harrison. And you can follow me on Twitter at Britton95.
Okay, all his social media links are down below. Have a good one and enjoy these games. Kicks off tonight. I cannot wait, man. It's gonna be electrifying. Good night.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, Britton, and I'll hopefully see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, peace out.